Audio, Twitch, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. As soon as the thing catches up. Yes, we have audio. All right. No Dementia Radio. And recording in 3, 2, 1.
Recorded live on DementiaRadio.org, it's the Funny Music Podcast. Brought to you by FuMP.com, where you can download new free comedy songs twice a week. Now, here's your hosts, Devo Spice and the great Luke Ski.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the FuMPCast. The great Luke Ski is off doing deliveries tonight, so he's not going to be able to join us. We're recording this a day early because Thursday is Thanksgiving. So I am here with Jace McLean of Holy Bongwater. What's up, Jace?
Hello. I am on a Thanksgiving trip to Florida, which is where Julia's family lives. And we've been driving all day, and I'm in the car.
Nice. Excellent. And we will have a pre-recorded interview with Joe J. Thomas coming up later in the show. Welcome to episode 701 of the Funny Music Podcast for Thursday, November 23rd, Thanksgiving Day, 2023. Title of this week's episode is Curved Authority. If we can work that into our conversation somehow, you win a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but I'm sure it'll be dumb. So, let's do this.
Let's get caught up with what Devo and Luke have been up to since last week. Or else Devo, if Luke failed and didn't show up.
Hey, what? Oh, he's right.
Yeah, so it's just me this week. So what have I been up to? Well, I did a table read on Saturday of a new project that I'm involved in. This is going to be a web series being put together by a couple of the women in my acting class. And we got together and we read through like all of season 1. There's 6 episodes. They're going to be 3-minute shorts, and it's going to be like shorts about acting class. So like each episode is going to have a different lesson about what we were learning in class, and it's really funny. I'm really looking forward to this. We're all playing like exaggerated versions of ourselves, so it should be great. Sorry, texting my wife. No word on when that's going to happen. We're probably going to be filming it in February or March, so it won't be out till later next year. And the other thing I did was I appeared on Steve Goody's virtual comedy show for the first time on Monday. That was a lot of fun. And I actually got my rig set up, so now I can perform while we're live streaming. And now I'm contemplating, what else can I do? Maybe I can just stream on Twitch and do some like live rapping on Twitch and see what happens with that. Like I need another project or another thing to do, you know? So that's about it. It's been an eventful week, actually. So what have you been up to, Jace?
Yeah, so Thanksgiving plans have been, we've been in the car all of today and a good chunk of yesterday driving to Florida, which is where Julia's family lives. And we do this thing where we switch off whose family we see on Thanksgiving and Christmas every year. So this year it's her family for Thanksgiving, and it'll be my family for Christmas, and then we'll do the opposite next year. Is how it tends to go. And we also had a little like Friendsgiving party on was it Saturday? Yeah, we had some friends came over, and some friends I hadn't seen in a while actually came over. So cool. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I've been working on a lot of stuff with the record label and whatnot. We've been shipping out this big box set for the past like month, so that's been keeping me busy.
I'm sure. Are you just like as shell-shocked by the price of shipping lately as I am?
Yeah, well,
especially international. It's like what the hell?
Oh, international. Yeah, well, so for international, we're able to use a thing called UPS Mail Innovations, which does get the price down a lot. It's like this batch UPS service that like you ship a bunch of packages to a UPS warehouse, like in like a big box, and then they basically are able to cobble a whole bunch of different people's packages together.
Nice.
And ship them to the countries in batches. So it brings the price down a lot. But you have to basically like beg to like be allowed to be a part of it.
I don't have nearly enough, international subscribers, so I'm sure I'm stuck.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's like what, like $20 to ship a CD to the UK now?
I think my last one was over 30. I think to ship to Germany.
Yeah,
it was insane.
Yeah, and domestic rates are going up too. I mean, media mail keeps. I mean, pretty much everything we ship out is media mail, and I remember when the lowest media mail tier was $2.66, and now it's like almost $4. when I was doing this 5 years ago, it was less than $3, and now it's blown up.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. So tell us about this song you posted. Give us a quick intro. We'll give it a listen.
This is a song. It's a parody of "Circles" by 90s alt rock outlet Soul Coughing, and it's basically this really, really stupid idea that I got like stuck in my head as I was just like jamming to the song one day, and it exists. Had to make the stupid song.
All right, so here is Nurples by Holy Bongwater.
Bop it to start.
Very nice. So,
Thank you.
Was this? Did you do this for Dumb Parody Ideas?
No, I don't think I've ever actually participated in that.
Oh, okay.
I should. I don't think I've ever actually done one.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I remembered you did perform this at one point at FuMPFest, right?
Yeah, we performed it at FuMPFest just like a few weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. So I was trying to remember whether it was part of your set or
MarsCon.
Oh, okay. MarsCon. Okay, that all right. But yeah, I was trying to remember if it was part of your set or if it was part of Dumb Parody Ideas.
Yeah.
So, what's with the Bop It?
The Bop It. How did we get the idea for? It was Julia's idea. Yeah. Julia's putting groceries in the car. Julia. It was Julia's idea.
Nurples, you bop them, flick them.
Yeah, you bop them, flick them, twist them. That's what you do to Nurples. So yeah, we bought a Bop It. We went to the store and bought a Bop It, and
oh, you bought a Bop It just for this song?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's dedication to stupidity. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Did you have it on stage when you performed?
I think we did, although I wasn't actually making it do anything on stage. At least at MarsCon, I did bring the Bop It. I think I was just kind of using it as a prop to kind of like wave around on stage.
Okay.
I had the Bop It noises like in the backing track though.
Okay. Yes, you did. Very amusing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So are we ever going to get like a Holy Bongwater album out of you guys?
That's the idea. You know, we've been when we first started making music together, everything we've done has been these kind of like home recorded kind of things that, in my opinion, were kind of crudely produced. And now we're stepping it up, and we're gonna do a full album with complete like Steve Goody production and everything.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna re-record this one?
Yeah. Well, some of them will get re-recorded. Yeah, I think I would like to re-record Egos, and a couple others, maybe Oil.
That would be a fun one to read.
Yeah. Julia's here.
Hi, Julia. So, okay, cool. So I'm looking forward to that. You're hoping maybe next year?
Yeah, maybe. We'll end up doing like an Indiegogo or something to fund some of the Steve Goody production, you know?
Yeah. Because I know the Steve Goody production can be pricey.
It can be, but
well worth it.
Yeah,
it is.
It's real worth it. The results are great.
Yeah, he is.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
So definitely let us know when that happens, and we'll plug the crap out of it on this show.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Julia played the guitars and bass on this track.
Did.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I
What was that?
Oh, I said that Julia played the guitars and bass
Yep.
on the song.
What did she say? I missed what she said.
Oh, I'm turned the wrong way out of the parking lot.
Oh.
Don't mind me.
That's fine. It's fine. You're good. So, yeah. So I don't know what else to ask you about this song. I dig it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oddly have heard the original. I don't remember when or how, but I am familiar with the original.
Yeah, I think it's one of their most streamed songs, like on Spotify or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It should be one of their more like popular ones. Although they're not a super popular band, but I think the song was right for parody, and it was just this thing where like I kept hearing like Purple Nurple in my head every time I listened to it, and yeah, like the idea of making a parody of Circles called Nurples was just very funny to me.
Yes, and it definitely needed to exist. Once you get it stuck in your head, you got to get it out. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
That's
how it is with a lot of parody ideas. I'll like once I get like a really good a parody idea that I think is really good. Maybe they're not really good, but if I think it's really good, I'll feel like I have to record it.
All right, cool. I don't know what else to ask you, so I'll let you guys get back to your drive. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Anything I'd like to plug? Yeah, nothing particularly Holy Bongwater related. We're gonna film a music video for this song at some point, I think. With me walking around in circles, like the original video. Let's see. We're gonna let's see. Right now, Needle Juice Records is running a Black Friday coupon. So if you go to needlejuicerecords.com and enter the coupon code Black Friday 23, you can get a whole bunch of stuff 15% off, including FuMP artists things such as Nuclear Bubble Wrap, Ookla the Mock, Worm Quartet, TV's Kyle, anyone else I might be forgetting, Boobles, and a bunch of that stuff. You can get a 20% off on Needle Juice right now.
Excellent. Cool. Definitely go do that, people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And
thank you.
We will catch you next time.
Yeah.
All right. Later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
This is the FuMP.
But it isn't too hard. I've got the Liar's Clue and the Vegas parody and some video game versions I can play on my screen. 24 and Busters with all like those properties and the Scout the Wise Clue because I give the charities. Of course I have the movie and the documentary too. And this is for everyone who says I don't have a clue.
And in the end, when I was facing a fate worse than death, she became a wraith of joy and rescued me and set us free. Not bad for the first season of Ballet McGee.
I mean, when it comes down to it, you kids are jiggy, crunk, trill, funky fresh, and stupid deaf.
No.
That's the Funny Music Project at thefump.com. THEFUMP.com.
Now don't you bury the gauge, bury the gauge at twilight, boy.
40.
Time for funny music news. Something.
In the news, Whitney Avalon stars in a new short film called Moment of Tooth. She doesn't sing in it, but I figure it's Whitney. I might as well mention it in case anyone wants to watch it. It's available on YouTube on her channel. It's a short film where Whitney plays the Tooth Fairy. And it's an amusing short. Definitely check it out. I think it's like 9 minutes long, something like that. FuMPFest 2024 is returning to Con on the Cob. First weekend in October, which will be October 3rd through the 6th. We don't have any additional news yet. I was hoping to be able to announce the guest of honor soon, but not going to happen. So we're still planning things. But if you want to get a jump on things, you can pre-register. If you go to cononthecob.com and click on the ticket link, you can pre-register now for next year's event. I will update the FuMPFest website once we get a guest of honor secured. And the FuMP newsletter for November went out earlier today, featuring stories about the FuMP Volume 101, FuMPCast Episode 700, and other stuff. If you're not on our mailing list, you can view it online at tiny.cc/FuMP1123. All right, tour dates. On Sundays in Nashville, Tennessee, Steve Goody hosting at the Bluebird. On Sundays, online, Two Sleeps. On Mondays, online, Steve Goody and Brad Tassel at virtualcomedyshow.com. On the 25th, online, Carla Ulbrich. On the 29th, in Sunnyvale, California, Phil Johnson and Roadside Attraction. On the 2nd, in Santa Rosa, California, Phil Johnson and Roadside Attraction. And on the 3rd, online, Escape from the Secret Lab, featuring the Consortium of Genius. All right. Second song this week is the new parody by Joe J. Thomas. Here is Nothing Nice.
What is that song I hear? Sounds so familiar now. Maybe I'll Google it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-dow. Not the McDonald's song. Give it a try with Bing. Alexa, help me find ta-da-ta-ta-pa-ping. Nothing. All I get is nothing. And someday I will find the stupid name of this song and finally be happier. Gonna go ask my friends, see if they recognize. Oh yeah, I know that one. Zeedles are zoodles eyes. Still we can't find the name. Shouldn't it be a breeze? They all just look at me. Da-da-da-deedle-dees. Nothing. All I get is nothing. This is such lunacy, knowing the name would be nice. Fla-da-da, boo-da-dee, ta-da-da-ba-da-da, dee-da-da, bo-do-do, zee-da-da-ba-da-da, bo-do-do, ba-da-dee, zee-da-da-bo-da-da, la-la-la, doo-doo-doo, dee-dee-da-da-da-da. Nothing. All I get is nothing. And someday I will find the stupid name of the song and finally be happier. The song that's been haunting me, now it is haunting you. No need for thanks, it's just doodle-da-doo-da-doo. It is so catchy, I cannot stop singing it. I'll never know the name. Shitty shit, shitty shit. Nothing. All I get is nothing. Now it's in all of us. We think that it is so nice. This song is so nice. Oh, it's just so nice.
I'm here with Joe J. Thomas. How you doing, Joe?
Hello, I'm in my insane asylum.
You're in your insane asylum, which is your usual place. Now it just actually looks correct, right?
Yeah. I just had it remodeled.
Okay, did good work. I'm thinking of redoing my basement to look something like that.
I have a phantom chicken. If I put my hand in the right place, you can see him.
Nice chicken. So tell us about Nothing Nice.
It happens to me all the time. I hear a song and I want to know what it is, or it's something really familiar, and I go, "Gosh, I must have heard that for the past 30 years," or my parents used to play that, and I can't find the name of it. So I started with Google, and I went, "Okay, hey Google, what song is playing?" And actually, Google is trying to help me right now. How many ounces are in a cup? It says.
So helpful. Yeah, they're really so helpful.
Stop it. So I tried with Google and nothing, because I'm singing it as opposed to it's on the radio, and apparently it can't do that. So, and then I tried with some music finding service, and eventually I got Google to tell me what it was. And I looked it up and I said, okay, I'm just going to write a parody about not knowing what the name of the song is and make it the song. So
this is the actual song you were trying to look up.
Yeah, this is the song that was driving me nuts for about a week and a half before I figured out the name. And if I catch it playing on one of my Google speakers, I can say, "Hey Google, what's playing?" and it'll tell me. But I didn't catch it that way, and it's like, oh crap, okay, now I gotta search for it. And I tried, the McDonald's thing. I started out with, ba da 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 da, and it's like McDonald's. Like, no, it's not ba da ba ba ba. It's like, so, and it eventually told me the name, and the name is actually hidden in the song that I wrote. If you want to know what it is.
Yeah, I love that it says parody of ?
I wasn't going to be easy about it. I
way to troll the audience there. Nicely done.
Yeah, it's I'm very much. I don't have any kids, but I'm a parent at heart. I had to do it the hard way. Damn it, you're going to have to do it the hard way. I am not telling you what this is.
I had to suffer for my art. Now it's your turn. Yes.
Yeah, you go find a library and look it up in an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Wait, do they still do that?
They probably do. I imagine it's hard to look up audio in an encyclopedia. Because I don't think they have. Yeah, I don't think they have it written out like ba da 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 ba da da. Ta ta ti ti ta or whatever.
There's even one site that I found where you can tap out the rhythm of the song. And that actually got me closer because it told me, hey, you're listening to a samba, and it didn't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's something at least. So such is life.
So what triggered this to begin with? Like, did you just think of the song? Did you just remember the song, or did you hear it somewhere?
My wife, when she's working, she's a lawyer. She is intense. And so she likes music playing, but she doesn't like anything that's I like rock and classical and jazz and things like that. She doesn't want anything that really seriously like engages her mind so she has to listen or gets her heart rate going. She wants nice, calm, easy stuff. So the singers she picks are usually very like lounge singers, like Diana Krall, people like that. She listens to a lot of Jackson Brown. So she'll say, play something like, and they'll just pick songs for her. And this one came up, and I went, oh yeah, I love that song. That's a really good beat. And then later on, I thought about it. I'm like, what that song was that? I still have it stuck in my head. And yeah, so, and I can't blame my wife because she was just playing music. So.
Yeah. I sometimes listen to music when I'm programming, but it has to be instrumental. Because if there's lyrics, then I just get distracted and I'm trying to focus on whatever logic problem I'm trying to solve. And I found that video game music is really good for that. There's a whole playlist on Spotify of instrumental video game music. And it's perfect because that music is literally designed to fade into the background while you're playing a game. So it works perfectly. And every so often I hear something and I'm like, oh wait, what game is that from? And then I have to look and it'll say like, Bowser level something, whatever from Super Mario.
I had Johannes Strauss permanently burned into my mind because I had it playing nonstop when I was reading the novelization of Alien. And so now I just associate Strauss with the movie Alien, which they don't use the music or anything, but it allowed me to focus on the book, and it was some music's better for focus, others just not. Dance,
Yeah. Yeah. So, is there anything going on otherwise that you can talk about? I know you generally can't, but
no. I have like three things I can't talk about. So. joesdump.com and
three things he can't talk about. All right.
Oh well, I can say the last week my Thanksgiving song was on Dr. Demento. Herbert the Homicidal Turkey.
Yes.
So
very cool song.
Got that going.
Did the strike affect you? Did the strike affect you?
Yeah, it got slow. It got really slow, and there's still kind of the video game side of things is still in the works, and they haven't really completed the negotiations. Like they're still arguing over stuff. Like some of the AI stuff is just not. It's not there yet. As far as where it should be, they're like, oh yeah, we're fine as long as you sign this clause that says we can use everything. It says, isn't that what we were avoiding? The whole use. And you saw the Chat GPT, the guy got fired and then reassigned to some other position, and now he's back in the same. Now he's back in the same role again. It's weird. I have a feeling that ChatGPT is actually running the company.
It was something. Was that the Microsoft story?
Yeah,
because I heard like a whole bunch of people left ChatGPT and were hired by Microsoft, and now like more people, something like 70% of the employees signed this like letter saying we're all going to quit if you don't do like, oh, they want the board to resign. That's what it was. They want the entire board to resign, and they're threatening to quit. And Microsoft is just like, yes, please, we will take you all. Come here.
We're fine. Yeah, we're okay with that. Yeah. So that was a weird ass thing. I'm working on at least one more song, which may come out next year sometime because I'm slow. But
that's fine.
Other than that, nothing else going on.
Okay.
Just in my asylum with my phantom chicken.
Phantom Chicken in the Asylum. There's a title for your next song.
Ooh, I like it. Right after I'm writing a coffee song, which is ironic because I don't drink coffee anymore. So,
yeah, all right. I don't either, but I never did. So I just like the smell.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
I will intentionally walk down the coffee aisle in the supermarket just to smell it, but I don't drink it at all.
How about coffee and candy? Coffee, candy, coffee, chocolate?
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I mean, I'll eat it if it's the only thing available, but it's not my thing, really.
I won't turn down candy.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it has peanut butter in it, then I will turn it down. Or nuts and almonds and all that stuff. But, otherwise, candy. I'll eat all the candy. I did at Halloween, in fact. So
I missed that.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Cool. My pleasure.
And
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. We will catch you next time.
Okay. See you, man.
Making the internet absolutely ridiculous. Dementia Radio.
www.dementiaradio.org. Port 8027.
Please hang up and try again.
This is the part where there's feedback. Feedback. You know that segment of the show we do about now? Feedback. Feedback.
Feedback.
Draconis alert. Draconis alert. Draconis alert.
Draconis wrote, Luke, they make medicines for all your charting. Also, MarsCon! When do we expect the 2024 MarsCon album preview? Maybe use the Chris Mazzalesta news clip for your news bumper. There's no way to isolate that from that recording because he did it in the background of other people and people were laughing. So I'd have to ask him to record it, which I'm not above doing. I may do that.
Lee, let's sing a song about Lee, let's sing a song about Lee, you're testing my ADD.
Eclectic Lee wrote, the tour of Adam's basement was around the 9-minute mark of episode 658. So thank you, Lee. And Hamner Hack wrote, I would very much congratulate you on reaching 701 episodes. Anyone can make it to 700, but 701? Now that is something to be impressed with. Thank you, Hamner Hack. And that is all the feedback we got this week.
Teasing. He's a teasing kind of guy. Now you have a job. Yeah.
Teasing. Tomorrow's song is by Dead by 28. And Tuesday's song is by the great Luke Ski. And both songs are Tom Lehrer covers. So I'm going to have a Tom Lehrer-rific week next week. And next week's Spotify playlist topic is commerce. And I'll get that posted either tomorrow night or Friday morning. I'm not going to update it tonight because it's Funny Music Fridays and it's not Friday yet. All right. Holy Bongwater can be found on the FuMP. Joe J. Thomas is at joesdump.com. Let's get out of here. Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. I'm Devo Spice. Luke Ski will be back next week. And Jason and Julia are on their way to Florida. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. You can listen live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific at DementiaRadio.org and join us in the chat. Or subscribe to the podcast feed. Look us up on iTunes and be sure to leave us a review. Feedback for the show can be sent to info@thefump.com. The Funny Music Podcast is a production of Fidem Interactive, LLC, released under a Creative Commons share-alike license. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Shout it to random people on the street. And be sure to visit thefump.com for the latest funny songs. Tune in next week where you'll hear Luke Ski say,
turkey, 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 lots and lots of turkey, turkey.